Hey there Magic One, welcome to your weekly tarot reading and welcome to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Bronya and I am an intuitive tarot reader, and every week I bring you a weekly reading here on YouTube. I also deliver monthly readings and yearly readings and other themed readings as well. I also do offer personal readings and healings also, so you will find a link down below where you can head across to my website and see what I do offer if you would like to get a reading for your personal circumstances. To let you know that spaces are filling up fast now, so if you want to arrange a reading, the time really is now for that. I also teach tarot. I have a course called The Initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey, and in that you will learn a full foundation in tarot as well as my signature process for reading tarot from the heart that really resonates. So you'll also find the link down below if you would like to get immediate access to all of the learning resources there and start learning to guide yourself as well. You can also connect with me beyond YouTube on Instagram and also by joining my Karmic Community mailing list. You'll find links down below. Please do use those links. There are fake accounts out there on Instagram, but if you use the link below, you'll make sure that you end up in the right spot. Well, that's it from me, and for now, as usual, I'm just wishing you so much love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Aries, welcome to your tarot reading for December 26th to January the 1st. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. So, Aries, I'm working with the 9-card block here with 3 for your recent past, 3 focus energy, 3 future outcome, oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. Aries, Happy New Year to us fellow Aries, Team Aries here. I really hope that this is the year that so many of your dreams come true. I hope you're having a positive holiday season or whatever you celebrate in your country, your culture, and that you're taking a little bit of time out, but maybe watching or indulging in a few tarot videos on YouTube. So let's jump in. I got a strong message straight off the back here when I pulled these first 2 oracles, Aries, let me tell you. The first one is the inner power card, and the second one is surrender to the divine. And I was thinking, well, you're the emperor in the major arcana, right? And the emperor normally, gets their power from orchestrating, from taking control, leading and kind of like pulling the strings and orchestrating. I'm getting the strong message that around this time, your inner power is in letting go, surrendering to what will be and new directions, okay? And that is going to be challenging for you, Aries, okay? So it's about having the courage to allow what wants to come, what wants to go, because I really do see some kind of change or new direction coming for you, okay? The 8 of Wands is your lead tarot energy. It also appears in the spread here, and it sits next to the 2 of Wands. So there's a strong energy of the seeking and of the searching, Aries. So this could have been a theme that was, following you through the end of 2022, maybe longer. And really the 2 of Wands is wanting to expand, okay? Feeling that you have more potential within you that maybe you haven't been able to realize, or maybe you've kind of hit a ceiling and you're really wanting to level up here, okay? It's almost an energy of like getting out there in the world, doing better, being better. Now with the Pentacles coming through, I feel like this is probably in work, career, resources, money, finance for you, Aries. So, it feels like you have had a certain amount of success, but there might be a plateau in one of those areas. And you've been kind of having that conversation within yourself about, what do I need to do? How do I change that? Maybe you've already been, reaching out, talking to people, applying for things, thinking about new ways to approach this. And with the 8 of Wands, it's almost like the universe has heard those calls and is bringing in a new pathway for you. Because the 8 of Wands can be a message coming in, okay? It can be sort of from a different location as well with the Eight of Wands. And generally this is some kind of communication or message that changes things up for you. And it can actually be a directional change. My personal interpretation of this card is that it's about doing a 180. It could be the very direction that you didn't consider, didn't think you'd be taking, or, you know, didn't really know existed. That's quite different for you. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, that's the piece I've been looking for. If you are on holiday right now, taking a holiday, it could be that you know, this is the point of inspiration is actually in this place, or somebody that you talk to, okay, that really, you know, prompts you or encourages you to reach further, to move beyond maybe where you are now. Maybe it's because of a comfort zone, maybe because of the known, or maybe because you just didn't know this new direction existed. So that's what I've got here. That's what I've got here. Recent past, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is what's telling me that there is some dissatisfaction. It can be where, you know, there have been offers and opportunities coming our way, but nothing's really exciting us. Like, we're fire signs, Aries. Like, we need to be lit up. We need to be achieving. We need to be going places, doing things, getting ahead. So it's not because you haven't had opportunities, but they aren't the opportunities that you're seeking, because you're wanting to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Well, let's just be honest here, Aries. You know, you don't want any old success. You want it all, and the Ten of Pentacles is having it all, and it's showing up in your reading. So you're sitting on a 9 now, so this is a really positive energy, but there is a Four of Pentacles between the 9 and the 10. So there is a either a block around maybe some fears or limitations, maybe your own value or worth, maybe about leaving a certain place or situation, maybe being more vulnerable, maybe being willing to release, maybe release some money, release something in order. It's like taking almost like a little step back to go 3 steps forward. So that's what I'm feeling here, Aries. Now, the Ace of Swords would indicate that there could be some kind of big epiphany or aha moment, or, you know, that could come through a communication with the Ace of Swords. That is just such a powerful indicator of a victory that comes through some kind of new beginning that could have been initiated through some sort of conversation that you have, because the swords really can be either intellectual energy or communication energy. So the Five of Swords, though, you know, when we're faced with change, the first thing that happens is that, you know, the internal conflict comes up, right? Like, oh, I couldn't do that. And the ego is going to put up all the reasons why this is not a good idea, or it's a good idea, but I couldn't do it, or, you know, all of those kinds of things. You might already be in situations, or, you know, tied up with your money, investments, whatever it is, and you might think, well, I couldn't get out of that, so I can't consider this. But it feels like if you reflect and go inwards with the Hermit's journey, like, there is a way. I'm actually surprised the Hanged Man isn't here, because it's about taking a new perspective here. And sometimes the Five of Swords is about knowing when to walk away from something as well. Okay, knowing when to walk away and following a new direction, a new path, but that's going to it's going to require you, Aries, to let go of something, to be more vulnerable, to go beyond where you are, maybe to release money, all the things that we've talked about. So I think that you're trying to, you know, get ahead and lay new foundations here, but there is a change coming. And the Eight of Wands can be something very sudden that we didn't see coming, right? It's like, okay, we wrapped up the year, we're ready to start a new year, doing more or less the same thing. We go off on a holiday, or we, you know, talk to friends and family over this period, and then, like, you cook up an idea or something happens when it's like, wow, okay, I didn't think of that. And all of a sudden, the more you think about it, it seems like a no-brainer to move towards it. So I think you'll take that away, whatever that represents for you, and you will mull it over internally. You will try and find the answers within. That's what the Hermit does, you know, seeking the confirmation, seeking the clarity. Might look for a sign, ask your angel spirits guides, because they will give you a sign through angel numbers or through a song lyric or a number plate, or you might find a white feather or something like that. Aries, if that happens, you know, that is your sign. So the Hermit, yeah, the Hermit is about trying to find your way to a new path, because even though things might have been working to a certain extent here, there was that dissatisfaction. And I always say with the Four of Cups, it's the Empress's dream that is still calling you and is unfulfilled, because I see the 3 cups here, and 3 is the number of the Empress in the major arcana. The 3 of Cups is also the card of joy, play, fun, celebration. So the path that you were following might have been, you know, all work, no play, and it's unsustainable for you. So it feels like this is a new direction that can maybe, you know, transform that for you, that can kind of balance things up, Aries. And there's also a call with the Hermit of wanting to be more on purpose. And of course, if we are more in balance and, you know, feeling more joy in our everyday life, like that is being more on purpose, isn't it? So I can see that's what you're seeking. That is what you're seeking. And it feels like look at the difference between the Magician and the Hermit. The Magician is like, aha, like, yes, I know. Now I can take the action. So it feels like there'll be a decision made. And your decision, Aries, is to unlock this new level of potential and step beyond that fear zone into the vulnerability. The Magician wants to remind you, Aries, that if anyone can do it, Aries can. You have everything within you, okay? You have the energy, you have the power, you have all of the Aries fire of the wand. You've got the intellect of the sword. Hey, you're ruled by the head. You know, you're intelligent, Aries, you're headstrong. The emotional intelligence of the cup. You don't let your emotions overtake you, overpower you, Aries, because of that strong intellectual energy. And you're usually pretty resourceful as long as you're not being too impulsive. So yeah, have everything here. That Hermit energy is going to stop you being impulsive. Like, you're going to think about this, because this is a big move for you. But where it leads you to, Aries, is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is such an this is where everyone wants to be, the 10 of Cups or 10 of Pentacles. I mean, bonus if you have them both. We'll see what comes out of this guy in a minute. But the 10 of Pentacles is, I have taken a level up in terms of my finances. I have rented or bought a beautiful home. I'm making plans to, you know, live the life with a family, extended family. Maybe this is about taking a step, you know, lining things up for retirement as well. It really means it's the money card. It's things coming into balance in terms of your finances, or having not only just enough to, like, it's not a surviving energy, it's a thriving energy. So let's see what comes out. I'm intrigued, Aries. Queen of Cups. Okay, Cancer energy. And this is an energy of heart and intuition. So you're going to have to feel into this as well. And I think that's the piece that's actually missing for you, is more time to spend, you know, softening, surrendering, rather than just working, being strong, and all of that kind of energy. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, there might be some stresses along the way. This, to me, the Queen of Cups and the 9 of Swords, is a head versus heart tug of war. So remember, you're being asked to surrender to the divine. So you're going to mull it over and think, but we don't want to over-intellectualize either. Otherwise, we can end up in the 9 of Swords, you know, building scenarios as to why we should just stay where we are, because that's the known and that's easier. Page of Cups. Wow, okay. Page of Cups doesn't come along every day. This is a synchronistic opportunity for you to go in a new direction that was unexpected, yes, and maybe a surprise. The Page of Cups is also an energy of, again, something different, something a little bit less traditional, something a little more creative, or a creative solution. This is a card of joy and play and fun and all of those things. So on that new path, that's what feels like is on offer for you. I'm going to leave it there, Aries. Okay, if it's your reading, you will know. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, may or may not resonate. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all. I like to connect with you all over there. And please do hit subscribe, like and share, all that jazz. Happy New Year, Aries. I will see you back here for all the readings in 2023. And wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now. Forgot